First and foremost, we'd like to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua. Well, I said we're gonna go straight to the point. Hey, look, the Most High sent us here again today to speak out against Esau, Edom, a so-called white man, and to chant this kingdom down. But first, I gotta say this. It goes back to we seen this wicked Jake. We know he was wicked. That he came back into his life. Hey, the basketball player that got gunned down by that Sheetamite, they grabbed for her so-called taser. When we know that she had muscle memory, she know her gun from her taser. But see, Esau, Edom, they continue to slaughter Jacob. Well, we're gonna go into the scriptures. We're gonna start with, say, give me Ezekiel, the 35th chapter. We can start and read it from verse 1 through 7. Here comes, so this is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 35, and verse 1. Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir, and prophesy against it, and say unto it, Thus said the Lord Yahweh, Behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out mine hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord Yahweh, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, said the Lord Yahweh, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee, since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from it that passeth out, and him that returneth. And you see, that's what Esau, Edom have to look forward to. That's right. Since they have not hated blood, they continue to slaughter the children of Israel. We consider them so-called blacks, Hispanics, when they look at Native Americans. That's right. So this Sheetamite, she up in Minnesota, she thought that she could just go up, saying slaughter Jake. Right. Which would probably be more likely from the house of Judah, from the tribe of Judah. Right. So the Most High Yahweh said, since the so-called white man, he don't hate blood, or he doesn't hate blood, blood shall pursue him. That's right. So the only thing the so-called white man have to look forward to, says the great slaughter. Okay? And so the Most High said that he are going to cut off the whole bloodline. Right. Meaning, once he cut off the seed line, there will be no more Sheetamites or little baby Edomites walking around to terrorize the children of Israel.
That's right, man.
And so they have a great slaughter coming to them. And so you will pull
This is Psalms. This is Psalms chapter 137, verse 9.
It's the spirit, man.
Happy shall he be that took and dashed our little ones against the stone.
Read it again up.
This is Psalms chapter 137, verse 9. Happy shall he be that dashed our little ones against the stone.
So happy shall we be to dash our little ones against the stone. And we look forward to that day.
That's right.
See, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, we understand that the Most High created him to be the whooping stick of the 12 tribes of the house of Israel, because we went off and broke the law, statutes, and commandments. But now the curses are about to come up off of us, and they're about to come up on Edom. And so how happy shall we be to take their little ones and dash them against the stone, take them up to the top of the street, saying destroy their children, the same way they destroyed our children.
Hey, you should start 7, bro. Get the context.
Okay. Go. I'm gonna start at 7. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom, in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof. O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed, happy shall he be that reward thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be that dashed thy little ones against the stone.
You know? Yep. And so therefore Edom ain't have to look forward to. Right. You know? And look, but I gotta speak on this fake Christian down here, man. You know, he's scoffing, man. And look, I don't know how he recite the same thing over and over again, week in and week out. Right. You know? But the only thing he got to look forward to is to get 20 lashes apiece. Me and these brothers, we're gonna pass him around when we get in the kingdom. Right. And we're gonna beat his back in and put honey and smear honey on his back. You know, and then get some ants and pack them in his wounds. And we're gonna damn him to try to knock him off. Yeah. And look, if you knock him off, then we're gonna multiply the ants. He's a scoffer, man.
Terrible.
That's
Isaiah 14:21. Isaiah 14:21.
What did we? Psalm 149?
Psalm 149.
With 5 through 9, right? I'm sick of these, man. I'm tired of these damn Edomites, man. You know, they ride around looking proud, constantly terrorizing, man, the children of Israel. You know. Hey, look, Jake is simple, man. The only thing we want to do is to be left the hell alone. You know, if we go to the moon, they're gonna be able to come up to the moon, harassing us. You know, if we go to the bottom of the sea to try to flee from these wicked, just the Edomites, they're gonna come down there, you know, bothering us, man. All we want to do is to be left the hell alone. How can you will pull that for me, y'all?
Like Wall Street.
Yeah. It's over there in Oklahoma, right? Yeah, we had our own communities. Man, we had it set up. Hey, we didn't have nothing. Well, we had no reason to have just any dealing with them. But what they do, you know, they hate us so much. You know, they don't want us to be around. But when we leave them, there they go. Yeah, man. But pull that up.
Yeah, I gotta wait for all this noise, man.
All right. Psalms chapter 149 and 5. Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing loud upon their beds. Let the high praises of God be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand, to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people, to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron, to execute them upon them the judgment written. This honor have all his saints. Praise ye the Lord. Praise ye the Lord. And that's the day that we look forward to. And that's going to be a literal sword in that day.
Yes, right, man.
Not a spiritual. We're going to be, the Most High Yahweh, hopefully that we are those men that get those spiritual powers. We're going to execute vengeance on the so-called white man, okay? And these heathens too.
That's right.
You know, with Moab, the so-called Chinese, Japanese, they ain't gonna get away neither. And then the Hamites, you know, but mainly right now it's Esau Edom, man.
That's right.
You know, we can't wait to execute vengeance on these heathens, man. We sick of these heathens.
That's right.
You know, constantly slaughtering us, gunning us down the street. We know that basketball player was wicked, but still he our people. So they had to have a voice, say the mouthpiece, and we coming out here in the name of our power and strength. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. And we're gonna speak up for our people. You know? Pull it out, you can pull it. Ezekiel chapter 25 and 14. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel, and they shall do in Edom according to my anger and according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance, saith the Lord God. Right. And when the Most High Yahweh put his spirit upon the children of Israel, but hey, look, his mighty men, all right? I said the house of David. When he put his spirit upon us, hopefully we are those men. He gonna know, then they're gonna know the fury of Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai. When his spirit come upon us, hey, and we're gonna dash all into pieces. You know? Like the potter's clay, vessel of a potter's clay. Yeah, you Esau. That's right. Dusty Rhodes. Yeah, you Dusty Rhodes, you fake Christian. And we're the children of Israel. We ain't no Hamites.
You down there preaching that fake doctrine. May the Most High, Yahweh will destroy you on the way home.
That's right, man.
That's right, come on.
You want to scoffing.
You can't dwell in.
Yeah, you can't.
The original cave
beast.
Yeah, man.
The original caveman.
Fred Flintstone. Hey, you got fleas on you like a hyena.
Hey, Gordon.
You need a hyena collar. You do got fleas on like a hyena, man.
He does, man.
I'm sick of these dragons, man. I've been holding my peace for a while. Hey, the spirit coming up on me now. So I've been trying to lay low, brothers, because I know y'all laid back. But hey, look here, I can't help myself no more, man. Hey, man, I can't wait to get him in the kingdom. Man, I'm gonna beat his back in, man. Hey, then we're gonna pass him around to all these brothers. Go ahead and pull it.
Isaiah 14 and 21. Prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities.
Hey, so Esau, you hear that? They dusty road. So feel me, Mark. And for a second. Prepare slaughter. Hey, how you like this? John 3 and 16. Prepare slaughter for his children. For iniquity. Hey, look at that forefather. John 3 and 16 can't help you with that one, brother.
Right.
Yeah, man. He scoffing down there. He ain't got no Bible in his hand. Hey, he full of ticks and fleas.
The original caveman.
Yeah.
Piece up,
Go ahead and pull it.
Go ahead and pull this piece up. This is the book of Obadiah, chapter 1 and verse 10.
Yeah.
For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee.
Hey, man, pause up. Who is Esau and who is his brother Jacob?
Right?
Genesis 25 and 25, Genesis what, 27 and 41? Hey, look, Esau came out red all over like a hairy garment. Blood showed forth through his skin.
Right.
Okay? Read on up. Jacob is the so-called blacks, Hispanic, and Native American. The children of Israel. Read up.
For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever.
Hey, so your seed line, Esau is going to be cut off forever.
That's right.
You're going to come to nothing, to naught. That's what you got to look forward to. A perpetual slavery. Perpetual slavery. That's what you got to look forward to.
Go ahead.
Pull it. Anything pop in y'all head, pull it.
All right, this is what the brother brought out to me. This is Psalm chapter 139, verse 19.
Right.
Surely thou wilt slay the wicked. O God, depart from me, therefore, ye bloody men.
Right.
Because for thou spake against the wicked wickedly, and thine enemies take thy name in vain. And do not I hate them, the other Lord, that hate thee.
That's right.
And am not I agree with those that raise up against thee.
Right.
So we hate what the Most High Yahweh hate.
Right.
The Most High Yahweh say, roughly paraphrasing, do I hate those that hate thee?
Right.
Yes, sir, we hate our enemies. Yes, sir, we hate our enemies.
Right.
Because we're going to move just like our Lord and Savior, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, who
That's
the
right,
world
man.
ignorantly called God,
Come.
who the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ. We hate our enemies.
That's right.
Hey, all 17 nations, but starting with the so-called white man, Esau Edom, he's the main culprit.
That's right.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Psalm 55, verse 20. He had put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him.
Right.
He had broken his covenant. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter.
That's right.
But war was in his heart.
Right.
His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords.
That's right. And see, that's what Esau Edom does.
Right.
You know, the words of the mouth is smoother than butter. Starting with old Joe Biden. Joe Biden, and all these politicians, come vote for me. You know, come vote for me, I'll do this for the black community. But which we not black.
So he said
If you vote for me, that you're not black. You know, his words in the mouth are smoother than butter, but war was, but look in his heart.
Right.
Then he go with that Maxine. You know, he want to vaccinate so many hundreds of thousands. But look before May, you know, his words in the mouth smoother than butter.
Right.
When he come out with that drawn sword, you don't want to put the so-called blacks, Hispanic, looking Native American to take that poison jab and to put us to death, man.
Right.
But say ultimately, it lead up to the RFID microchip.
Right.
You know?
Go.
Go ahead and pull it up.
All right, this is Proverbs chapter 11, verse 21, those, as it says, they that are like those hand joined in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished, but the seed of the righteous shall be delivered.
Right.
So I know y'all Israelites, y'all want to have white friends, or white Edomites, which are not white, but they're red, you know. Y'all want to have friends, y'all want to be their friends, man. When they rape, robbed, and murdered you, man.
That's right.
That's right.
I know I know it's hard for y'all to want to be their friend, but y'all got to part away from them, man.
That's right.
Because they don't get you corrupt, man. They don't get you
Screw that up
destroyed.
right in them.
Yeah,
They can have one,
okay?
Habakkuk 2 and,
So it's good to depart, man. Depart from your enemy, man.
That's right.
All right, stop trying to be like them so much. All right, stop trying to be like your oppressors, man.
That's right.
Because the Lord didn't make y'all to be like the Edomites. The Lord didn't make y'all to be like the other nations. He showed you to be a separate people.
That's right.
Right?
If you will, pull Jeremiah 25 and 28.
But I'm gonna read it again. It says, this is Proverbs chapter 11, verse 21. Though hand joined to hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished, but the seed of the righteous shall be delivered. So even though your Edomite friend is gonna be destroyed, when the Lord come back and destroy in the kingdom of heaven, I know you want to save them, but you can't do nothing about it, man, because it's the Lord's judgment. All right, and these devils gonna be paying for what He's done to the children of Israel, man.
That's right.
So stop trying to be a friend, man. Stop trying to save them, man. Because they done nothing but rape, rob, and murder you, man.
That's right.
To this day.
That's right.
This is, yeah, go ahead. Go.
25 and 28. That's for
Jeremiah,
Dusty Rhodes. That's for Dusty Rhodes down there.
Jeremiah chapter 25 and 28. And it shall be, if they refuse to take the cup at thine hand to drink, then shalt thou say unto them, thus saith the Lord of hosts, ye shall certainly drink. For lo, I began to bring evil on the city, which is called by my name, and should ye be utterly unpunished. Ye shall not be unpunished, but for I will call a sword upon all the inhabitants of the earth, saith the Lord of hosts.
That's right. That's right, Dusty Rhodes. Hey, you heard that, Dusty Rhodes? Hey.
That's right, man.
Yeah, you won't go unpunished. Hey, go get them chains and shackles, tailor made. Hey, they're gonna be rusty too. With gangrene. Rusty with gangrene on them.
That's right. I got Lamentations.
Yeah, with 421.
Lamentations 4:21. Because it's the book of Lamentations.
Escape.
That's right.
And they're preaching that fake ass gospel.
Good. It's the book of Lamentations, chapter 4 and verse 21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz.
That's right.
The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked. The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion.
That's right.
He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will visit thy sins.
Dusty Rhodes, you hear that, Dusty Rhodes? The Edomites seeing how rich into heaven. Up in the spirit world. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shine. He coming back for a great slaughter. He saw Edom, Dusty Rhodes. You fake Christian down there preaching that fake doctrine.
Right?
You know? Hey, you finna get ready. Man, look, get them chains, man. You get ready for them chains for perpetual slavery.
That's right.
The children of Israel, considered the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Hey, we went through it. But now we're about to come out of our captivity. The table's about to turn. And we seeing the curse of the thieves everywhere.
That's right.
Zechariah 5 and 1. Quote me Zechariah 5 and 1 if you will, Art.
Come on, wait, let's put that got this piece up.
Yeah, go ahead and put it.
You got a piece of up? You got a piece up? Come on, this is the book of Revelation, chapter 13, and verse 10. Matter of fact, start with verse 9. The book of Revelation, chapter 13, and verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. Yeah, so you so-called devil, you so-called whites, you so-called Hamite, you so-called Africans, you so-called Ishmaelites, all you other heathen nations, but mainly and mostly Esau, who led us into captivity, who sold us into captivity. You know, hey, like the scripture says, he that lead into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killed with the sword must be killed with the sword. Okay? So again, like I said, like the scriptures also said, the book of Revelation 18 and 18 and 6, reward her even as she had rewarded you. And double unto her double according to her work. So as you have done unto us, so shall it be done unto you. Double. Okay?
Dusty Rhodes, guys. Yeah, you got Dusty Rhodes.
Hey, you want Amos? Amos chapter 9.
You got to put it. You got to put it.
Amos 9, verse 11. In that day, I will raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen,
That's right.
and will close up the breaches thereof. And I will raise up his ruins, and I will build it as in the days of old.
That's right.
That they may possess the remnant of Edom,
That's right.
and all the heathen which are called by my name, saith the Lord that doeth this.
That's right.
Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that the plowman shall overtake the reaper, and the treader of grapes him that soweth seed.
right.
And the mountain shall drop sweet wine, and all the hills shall melt.
That's right.
I mean, Dusty Rhodes, so you're looking at the house of David right before your eyes, being rebuilt right before your eyes. So we're being rebuilt on the four corners of the earth.
That's right.
And we're going to, Lord willing, they look at we those men, we're going to speak in confidence that we are those men. Because we're doing the work of the Lord. As he commanded us to come out on the hedges and the highways and the byways to preach his gospel. So as of right now, we are those men. So we are going to possess the house of Edom, Dusty Rhodes, and we're going to carry you, take you, saying jerk you by your neck by a chain, and we're going to drag you straight into captivity.
That's right, man.
And that's what you got looking forward to. Down there scoffing, preaching that fake doctrine.
Yeah, I got one precept. Daniel chapter 7 and 18. All right.
Oh, beautiful.
Daniel 7 chapter and 18 verse. But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever.
That's right.
But he say he gonna, but he say that's too violent. We gonna do what to him?
He said, but the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever.
Yahweh said we gonna take it by
That's right.
violence. Hey, like mighty men.
That's right, man.
Mighty men of war and valor. Hey, Esau, Dusty Rhodes.
Quiet
Hey, you
down,
look at that
man.
mighty men right now. We're the true Jews.
That's right.
Hey, we're the real Jews the Bible speak of.
That's right.
Hey, you know it. And you know it. We ain't no Hamite. You know we ain't no Hamite. Hey, you laughing now. Have your fun now. Hey, you have your fun now. But hey, soon you gonna be crying.
Right.
You smiling now.
Yeah,
Hey, listen to this. Hey, wait, look. Wait, pull
What's
it
that
out.
precept?
This is Exodus chapter 21,
Listen to this, Dusty Rhodes.
verse 16.
It's for you.
He that stealeth a man and selleth him, or if he be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death.
Hey, so then the so-called Caucasian not come to the west coast of Africa and steal the so-called Negroes, which are the real Jews,
Right.
and bring us over here to North America, let's say in the Western Hemisphere. Did that or did that not happen? He ain't say that they might be put to death. He said surely.
Right.
So you have a great recompense, Dusty Rhodes. Hey man,
Still in the head.
he in there scoff. He out there laughing now. But hey, when that judgment, when that true judgment kick in to him, hey, we're gonna remember you too.
Right.
You have fun now.
I got no precept for
Go
that,
ahead and pull it
man. Jeremiah 22 verse 13. Woe unto him that buildeth his house by unrighteousness,
That's right.
and his chambers by wrong,
Right.
that useth his neighbor's service without wages, and giveth him not for his work.
You see?
Right.
You see how they brought us over in them slave ships? And made to build up their whole, look at these skyscrapers. You know, they live in plush and lavish. You know, having a good old, man, a grand old time. Hey, they didn't pay us, man. Only thing, look, the only thing they paid us was to beat our backs in, rape our women, you know, they slaughter our children,
Right.
look, and buck break our men. That's the paper we got. But soon come, you won't be smiling. I guarantee you that.
Right.
Go ahead and pull it off.
It's Job chapter 27 to 13. This is the portion of a wicked man with God, and the heritage of oppressors, which they shall receive of the Almighty. If his children be multiplied, it is for the sword,
That's right.
and his offspring shall not be satisfied with bread.
That's right.
Those that remain of him shall be buried in death, and his widow shall not weep.
That's right.
Though he heap up silver as dust, and prepare raiment as clay, he may prepare it, but the just put it on.
That's right.
And the innocent shall divide the silver.
That's right. Hey, so all the heaps and look, all the wealth that y'all done stole, the children of Israel, y'all gonna have to, hey, look, in the kingdom of heaven, gonna be 12 gates. They're gonna be open day and night. And look, all the wealth that you, but look, that your forefathers stole, they're gonna be had to bring it all back to the children of Israel. We're going to get a chance to enjoy all the wealth that you drag and stole.
They got that priesthood.
And have their children be multiplied, it's gonna be for to be put to death.
I'll bring that up. Isaiah 60 verse 10. And the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls, and the kings shall minister unto thee.
Right.
For in my wrath I smote thee, but in my favor have I had mercy on thee. Therefore thy gates shall be open continually, they shall not be shut day nor night, that men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles, and that their kings may be brought. For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee, yea, those nations shall be utterly wasted.
Come, as the spirit there. Hey, that's the road. He gonna be a rebellious slave. Hey, we already know we got to beat this back
Spirit,
in.
man.
Yeah, it was. It was.
Spirit, man.
But yeah, say how far I done went. How
Got 26 minutes.
Okay, go ahead and pull it up.
Isaiah 49 and 23. And kings shall be thy nursing fathers,
That's it.
and their queens thy nursing mothers.
Right, that's right.
They shall bow down to thee with their face toward the earth, and lick up the dust of thy feet.
That's right.
And thou shalt know that I am the Lord.
That's right.
For they shall not be ashamed that wait on me.
And that day, Dusty Rhodes. When that day come, Dusty Rhodes, you gonna have to come bow down to to who you call niggas feet. You gonna have to come bow down, Esau Edom, Dusty Rhodes.
That's right.
Hey, and look, all your forefathers that's over there in Europe, hey, the International Bank of the Elite, hey, they got some tailor-made chains,
That's right, man.
specialized for that neck and their wrist. Hey, say, Dusty Rhodes, they're gonna be rusty and dusty.
This is Ezekiel chapter 35, verse 1. Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir, and prophesy against it, and say unto it, Thus saith the Lord God, Behold, Mount Seir I am against thee, and I will stretch out mine hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. So the Lord Yahweh Bashimel Shah is going away this way to come to put this place to flight, man. That's right. Come to make this place most desolate. To where you see all these buildings, there won't be no buildings, man. It won't be no buildings, man, after the Lord destroys this place, man. There won't be no more trees dwelling here, man. Alright? So, yeah, Esau Edom, you got a lot of things coming to you. So-called white people, y'all got a lot of things coming to you, man.
That's right. That's right.
That's right.
You know, it's black, man. Cause, the brother talking about how the elites, man, we're gonna put them in chains, right?
That's right.
Isaiah 24, verse 21. And it shall come to pass that the Lord shall punish the hosts of the high ones that are on high, and the kings of the earth which are upon the earth. And they shall be gathered together as prisoners are gathered in a pit, and shall be shut up in prison, and after many days they shall be visited.
That's right. That's right.
Come on, man.
You can't wait. You can't wait. You want to speak on it? You can.
God, yeah. The brother was talking about the elites, man. The people over in Europe right now, man, calling the shots. And Most High is gonna punish them, and they're gonna be put in chains, right? Put into a pit, and the elect men of the house of David, they're gonna come and round them up. All right. That's what's gonna happen, man.
That's right. No, put it up.
Jeremiah 16 and let's see here, 14. It says, I started 16. Behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord, and they shall fish them. And after will I send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and out of the holes of the rocks.
That's right. And the fishers are going to turn to hunters. So the Most High Yahweh, He have His men scattered on the four winds of the earth, preaching His gospel. So we fishing for the hopeful elect, okay, for the house of Israel, for the house of David, right? And so soon come, we're going to turn to hunters. The Most High going to put His spirit, spiritual powers, may look upon His men, and we're going to go hunt start with the elite. Hey, look, international bankers are hiding over there in Europe.
Right.
Hey, when they go up hiding their space stations, going into the underground bunkers,
Right.
and going to they have like a city down up under the sea while Leviathan, you know. So we're gonna go hunt them down like the major hyenas they are. Man, they're gonna drag their ass back, and they're gonna be buried by the dead bodies scattered abroad in the four winds of the earth.
Right.
And that's gonna be their task.
That's right.
You know. Because I don't want to stress it out too far. So go ahead and pull the one you got.
Come, so it's the book of Isaiah, chapter 63, and verse 1.
If for Dusty Rhodes down there.
Who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra? This that is glorious in his apparel. And this is who you call Jesus Christ. This is what he's coming to do for you.
Right.
Edom means red, you so-called white man.
That's right.
Okay, I'm going to read it again. The book of Isaiah, chapter 63, and verse 1. Who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra? This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save. Wherefore art thou red in thine apparel,
Right.
and thy garments like him that treadeth in the wine fat. I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me. For I will tread them in mine anger, and trample them in my fury, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my raiment. For the day of vengeance is in mine heart, and the year of my redeem is come.
It could be just like, and that's who the world is going to call Jesus Christ.
That's right.
Which is Yahushua. Okay? So, and Yahushua, our Savior, he's going to come back just like a butcher.
That's right.
He got a pure white, just an apron on, no blood on it.
That's right.
And when he finished chopping that meat and slaughtering that meat,
That's right. That so-called white meat.
it's going to be, hey,
You, Esau.
his garment,
Edom. Yeah.
it's going to be soaked in blood. Okay?
Go.
So that's what they're saying. So it pretty much spoke for itself.
right.
So what we going to do, baby, we're going to close it out with these last two scriptures. If you will pull Zechariah 5:1, if you pull 2nd Ezra, the 13th chapter, and you can start around the 6th verse. And so we be seeing, so we see people, or our people are scattered abroad in the four winds of the earth. They seeing so-called UFOs, UFO sightings, but they have no idea what they're looking at.
That's right.
Those are the vehicles of the angels that they fly around in or move around in. Okay? That's what that these people are seeing,
Right.
but hopefully we understand what's going on.
That's right.
So the house of the, so pull that off, the house of the thieves.
This is the book of Zechariah, chapter 5, verse 1. Then I turned and lifted up mine eyes and looked, and behold, flying roll. Verse 2. He said unto me, What seest thou? And I answered and said, I see a flying roll. A length thereof is 20 cubits, and breadth thereof 10 cubits. Then said he unto me, This is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth.
So you in the, okay, said the curse, right? It goes the phrase of the earth, the curse of the thief. I want to say, is that Micah 3:2 or 3:3? When it say, okay, like Esau, you know, he steal land. 2 and 3.
2 and 2.
31.
It's 2 and 2, yeah. Pull, if we'll pull that just so we can back up this. Read it one more time, Mom.
All right, come. This is Zechariah chapter 5, verse 1. Then I turned and lifted up mine eyes, and looked and beheld a flying roll. And he said unto me, What seest thou? And I answered, I see a flying roll. The length thereof is 20 cubits, and breadth thereof 10 cubits. And then said he unto me, This is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. For everyone that stealeth shall be cut off.
Everyone that's stealing, they be cut off. And so what he's saying here, once you see the so-called UFOs, which is the flying robe, which Zechariah described it the best he could because the way it moved. Okay, so what it's saying is the flying robe had entered into the house of the thieves. So who is it? So read that up, which will show who the house of the thieves are.
Okay, here goes. Micah 2 and 2. And they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage.
So the house, so we understand the house of the thieves is the so-called white man, Esau Edom, which he go from continent to continent, rape, rob, murdering, stealing, killing, and pillage, taking all of the natural resources for his greedy little dirty red fingers. Okay? So the Most High have a great recompense for him. So when you see the so-called UFOs, now you understand that what that mean is he is entering into the house of the thief. He ain't fixing to come back and make Balaam the dragon vomit up, say everything he stole. But here's the main precept that we want to close out with. Second Esdras, the 13th chapter, around the 6th verse. And it's going to speak for itself.
So this is the book of Second Esdras from the Apocrypha, chapter 2, chapter 13, and verse 6. But I beheld, and lo, he had graved himself a great mountain, and flew up upon it. But I would have seen the region or place whereout the hill was graven.
And so what he's saying is what the prophet Ezra is seeing. He see this great UFO, which the world ignorant call UFOs, which is the chariot of Yahushua, the great white throne of judgment.
Right.
Okay, read on, huh?
But I would have seen the region or place whereout the hill was graven, and I could not.
Pause there. So pretty much, Ezra, he was going through the region, right? And he was trying to see whether he take a big piece to make, a flying mountain, which would be, the chariot of the Most High.
Right.
But as he looked, he couldn't even see how wide it was. But look, he could even see around it.
Right.
That's how huge it was. Read on up.
And after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were so afraid, and yet durst fight. And lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lifted up his hand, nor held sword, nor any instrument of war. But only I saw that he sent out of his mouth as it had been a blast of fire, and out of his lips a flaming breath.
The laser beam, they spitting out laser beams, concentrated heat. Read up.
And out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempest, and they were all mixed together, the blast of fire, the flaming breath, and the great tempest, and fell with violence upon the multitude which was prepared to fight, and burnt them up.
It go back to the valley of Jehoshaphat.
Right.
Yahweh Shaphat, God, Yahweh's judgment.
Right.
He's going to call all the heathen nations.
Right.
He's going to break through the firmament with the shout of an archangel.
Right.
And he's going to cause all those heathens to come back over to
And Jehoshaphat,
to Babylon, to the virgin daughter of Babylon.
Right.
And he's going to draw them back over here to fight. Read up.
And burnt them up every one, so that upon a sudden of an innumerable multitude, nothing was to be perceived, but only dust and smell of smoke. When I saw this, I was afraid.
You stop there, But no, keep on going.
Come.
Because I want to know who stepped off that baby.
Come. This is
Keep
the book
on
of Second Esdras, chapter 13, and verse 12. Afterwards saw I the same man come down from the mountain, and call unto him and other peaceable multitude.
Who the world ignorant called Jesus Christ. That's our Savior.
That's right.
Yahushua, Dusty Rhodes.
That's right. You read up?
No, you can stop there.
Come.
So they're going to be so afraid. They're going to have their hands holding their marbles, travailing like a woman,
Right.
having birth pains. Hey, Esau, hey, your mighty Navy And we read the Air Force, hey, y'all mighty men, they gonna be holding they marbles like some women. They ain't gonna want to deal with our power. There ain't gonna be nothing left but dust and smoke. She ain't even gonna label.
That's right.
It's gonna be effortless.
That's right.
I got precept about it. All right, Zechariah 14 verse 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet.
That's right.
And their eyes shall consume away in their holes.
That's right.
And their tongues shall consume away in their mouth.
That's right.
That's right, huh?
right.
And that's gonna be the plague. That's gonna be the plague.
It's that nuclear destruction.
That's right.
Nuclear destruction, man. Nuclear destruction.
Man, these damn proud dragons down there preaching some. Keep on preaching that Jesus Christ. You're gonna get melted.
That's right.
That's right, man.
Shark, you got anything else before we close out?
I got a precept. This is Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 15. For the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen.
You hear that, Dusty Rhodes? I'm gonna scoff his ass down.
As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thine own head. For as ye have drunken upon my holy mountain, so shall he drink continually. Yea, they shall drink, and they shall swallow down, and they shall be as though they had not been.
You gotta drink a Dusty Rhodes.
Right.
It's gonna be like you never been.
Right.
Hey, baby, your whole race. It'll be like they never been. They're gonna be erased.
That's right.
So that's what you have to look forward to, Dusty Rhodes. You and your faith Jesus Christ down there.
Verse 17, but upon my Mount Zion shall be deliverance, and there shall be holiness.
Hey, say that again. Who gonna be delivered?
Mount Zion,
There you go, up.
Mount Zion shall be deliverance, and there shall be holiness, and the house of Jacob shall be possess their possessions, and the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble.
In the house of Dusty Rhodes for stubble.
That's right.
And they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall be no remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord hath spoken thee.
That's right. Right.
Say until the next time, a great camp, Akim. Hey, look, till next time, we'll give our praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua. Hey, look, now, death to America, I said a barber ball.
Right.
Barber ball.
Shalom, Israel.
Shalom.